Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. There is an emergency with the IRS. The IRS is trying to ban non-custodial wallets. So they're basically trying to ban crypto in a way. So just let's go through it, friends. Okay, so when you hear this, yes, people are going to go, oh, but that's not the headline. Yes, it is. Okay, just chill out. I'll show it to you right now, just so you know. The IRS have proposed a draft 1099 suggesting that non-custodial wallets are brokers. Not good for privacy, fans. So friends, I don't know if you're aware of how the government works. There are no imaginary horribles. It's just basically how long are you willing to wait, because they're basically going to do it. Okay, so what I'm first going to do is I'm just here to calm you down, because if you've been following me for a year, I've been saying for a very long time, there's going to be a weird FUD that appears in the future. And it's going to sound very weird because I'm a peanut brain. I don't know anything. I'm sitting on a squeaky chair, got very pointy elbows and a straight posture. And I basically could see that they're going to try to ban self-custody. Now, they can't ban self-custody. And I want you to know that banning self-custody, why is it impossible? So a lot of you in crypto, you don't actually own your crypto. You don't actually have it. You just have a password to access it on the blockchain. Your crypto is on a blockchain. You can't actually touch it. You can't actually say move it around and stuff. You can't actually do anything, okay? All you do is you have a password. And then basically, you know, when you send stuff, you basically just tell the things to move the integers. The coins just sit there. It just moves the ledger, okay? So you never actually physically send anything, and you don't actually do anything with them. That's all it is. You know a password, okay? So the government can't stop you and me from learning a new password. It's 12 words, right? Your seed phrase. Never ever hand out your seed phrase. You all know that, okay? So let's play some nice, gentle angel music while we work through this FUD. Now, crypto is not reacting yet, but I want you to know that this is just adding another tool in your toolbox, okay? First, we have our friendship. Then we've got a straight posture, glass of orange juice, 3 ice cubes. Now you have this tool. What's the tool? Well, you go, I've now exposed your brain, your mind, your beautiful mind that you like and subscribe with. I've exposed it to this FUD. Just so when it does occur and flare up and volcano, you're not going to paper hand Jeet your bags. That's all I'm trying to get you to do, okay? I'm just trying to get you to see that when it comes, and it will come, I know you like coming to Fan Finish Show, don't be scared. It will be red candles. It'll happen at the lows. It might hurt. There'll be a lot of portfolio quote losses. There'll be a lot of people saying it's over. But I'm going to be there telling you it's not. I'll be telling you, contrarian, bull market's not over. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what the future holds, but this could happen in a bull market, or it can happen in a bear market. So it's possible that we finish this cycle and the self-custody ban, FUD, gets thrown at us at the bottom of the next bear market to make the final hands capitulate. That could happen. However, just be prepared for anything. So don't worry about that timing. Just be prepared, okay? So what they're trying to do is, right, this is how it all starts, friends. They're saying a private wallet is a broker. So that's how the government does. So they know they can't do a direct ban. So what they do is they go, hey, let's change some definitions. If we can change some definitions, then we can make rules for those definitions and then ban it that way. That's how they try. They do a roundabout way. They go, okay, we can't get you to be banned. So what we'll do is, you know, we're not going to say that you have ownership of a key. No. What we'll do is we'll call you a private broker. And to be a private broker, you need to go all through these like 50,000 steps, white paper, red tape, and all this other stuff. You see what I mean? So that's how they try to get you. Okay, so that's why, friends, if you've been following me, I've been making these videos and tweets, and a lot of people will either say, you know, conspiracy nut, or, you know, you're too schizo and, you know, don't know what's going on. And I've just been telling you, I go, Habibi Albi. I go, I'm just early. That's it. I'm just early. Like TikTok, you've already seen enough conspiracies by now. Like, you're seeing a lot of stuff coming out right now, friends. Like, it was all random, really. Come on, like, no one believes that anymore. It's all a bunch of BS. You understand? It's all pre-programmed fun. Okay, so chill out. It's like a show. Okay? Now, I mean, even made recently, it's funny, I made a whole episode when they do the self-custody ban. When they do it, don't be scared out. But now they're actually doing it, okay? Now, obviously, the market hasn't reacted. Why? We had like a World War III FUD, all these other stuff coming, and you have many things to show you that, okay, well, you know, it seems to be cool now. So what I want you to know is the information is already out by the market. Okay, yes, it's happened in a red monthly candle, and the market actually hasn't been reacting, because we can actually go say Bitcoin's price. You go, oh, we've kind of reacted to FUD. You're not really doing anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you there is a scenario where we traverse the bull market, friends. Okay, we traverse the bull market. This is the Bitcoin weekly chart, and then the FUD comes out somewhere along the way where it just goes bang. Okay, now I'm just guessing, right? It doesn't have to happen here. It can happen here, wherever it happens. Okay. It's just my guess, once again, guessing, that when it occurs, I think it's not going to be the top. Okay. And why do I feel that way? It's just because, look, friends, I've studied markets inside out. Okay. Read all the books, all the journal entries, Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, all the great trade. Look, I'll tell you something right now. The government, the humans, cannot stop a bubble. They can't. They can try slow it down, but they can't actually stop it. Okay, and governments don't actually stop it. They let it go, and then they have to come in, because they never ever want to be the person who took away the punch from the punch bowl. All right, they basically just want to like yell at you when you get too drunk at the end. So why I think this would happen, and if I'm just guessing right now, don't pay too much attention to this, but it would be nice if Bitcoin ran to 90K at some point, rejects off 100, comes back down to 70 or something, and then the FUD comes out, okay? And everyone's like, out. Why? Because we're ready for it. And we're ready to go, you know what? The bull market's actually still on, and we're going to finish like 180 grand by the end of 25. That'll be like a normal 4-year cycle, by the way. This is standard 4-year cycle, what I just saw. So I'm just drawing out to a scenario where we go forward, the government tries to do a self-ban, and it's timing with red candles, okay? Because I'm very confident that if they did this self-ban, there are enough weak hands in crypto and Jeets and soy drinkers, same things, right, who will paper hand out and they will sell. And there's such a large number of them that their first reaction will be to sell, and it will just be weak hands transferring to strong hands. And I'll be coming out with my lovely green thumbnails to tell you, okay, friends, I know I should be having a red thumbnail to describe the current market environment, but I'm telling you right now, all the weak hands are out, and you guys don't win, man. You weak hand Jeets, you just don't know what you're doing. You should have been buying when Davey Soy Hoffman was crying. You should have been buying out here. Why weren't you? Why weren't you a believer with me at $16,000 Bitcoin? Why did it take you a literal up-only run up to 90,000 for you to start believing in it? Why? It's because you buy tops, you sell bottoms. You're not built for this game. You're not learning. You're not my friend. You're not liking and subscribing, okay? So my goal here is to just aware you, right? This self-custody ban scare potential. That's it. And friends, you can kind of see they want to remove the privacy. They want to remove everyone's rights. It's pretty obvious, right? But just we're in a rational state of mind now. So you know today, right, my friend Sommi, your friend Sommi, sitting with a Pikachu hat on a squeaky chair is telling you they can't stop you from learning another 12 words. Okay. The government, theoretically as well, they can't prove that you know a certain password. Okay, so the government, how is the government going to prove that you know the password dick with butt, and that's the password, which is the seed phrase key on a blockchain? How do they prove that? And also, here's another issue. By the way, Richard Hart's fighting for this in the corrupt SEC case, okay? So go Pulse Chain. So how do they prove, though, if you know the password, let's say your password is dick with butt, and how do they know that no one else knows that password? How can they prove that, right? If your password's dick with butt and 5 other people know it, what if one of those other 5 people use the funds to take money out and they're in another country? You've lost all your money. How do they, you know what I mean? There's always the laws for that. That's why cryptos move so fast. The technology is so amazing. The laws can't update. And I want you to know, friends, this legal stuff, the law stuff. So also shout out to Nuclear Herbs. And we're going to have a nice nuclear puff. Woo! Go Nuclear Herbs. Shout out to him out there. Hope he's doing well out there. Just showing you a lot of these legal terms. They take time for precedents to get made, and the judges have to fix up stuff. Because, yeah, I mean, we're on the bleeding edge of technology, friends. All those legal paperwork people, they're in the back office. You know what I mean? We're in the very, very front. That's why we're taking the risk. We get the reward, okay? So I'm already telling you, right? When the self-custody ban scare comes, it will get a lot of weak hands out at the bottom, and I will be contrarian to tell everybody, guess what, bitches? Governments can't pop the bull market. Buy the dip and keep holding. Yours truly, your friend Sommi. So I will be saying I'm ready for this moment. Just so we know, friends, just so we know, because I really think, look, this cycle, I think everyone's going to do well, but it's going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough. I think if you could just go in a coma and just not look at the chart, you're fine. The problem is everyone's got our phone, looking at it every 2 seconds, and there's always information, all these new coins popping up. And I don't know if it's, I'm just telling you now, many years ago, I told you this, in 2019, I believed that Bitcoin, now I didn't know it was going to happen this year. I thought it was going to happen back in 2021. I'm about to tell you. So I believe that the first time Bitcoin touches 90 to 100K, the sucker retailers will get out and the strong hands will buy the dip and will bust up. And then the weak hands will go buy up the second top. I've been imagining this scenario for so long. And why? Because I believe that, look, you know what's funny? Let's show you. Yeah, actually, this type of round number scenario happened already previously, right? Many noobs' friends sold Bitcoin at around $8,000 to $10,000, right? They sold it, here you go, at 7,500 to 10K. And then Bitcoin went up to 20 and they started FOMO buying back in. Okay, so they 7 to 10, they're trying to front run 10K. Let's look on a regular chart. Let's actually see what they did. Okay, this is what they did. So they thought it was going to stop here. Then they start FOMO buying up the top. It keeps going. Because I think, oh my gosh, I was too bearish. Okay, so that's why I got the idea. I conceptualized. I go, well, I wonder if 90 to 100K is a retailer trap. And it makes sense, right? Because it's the perfect battle of retailers and believers. A retailer will definitely sell 90 to 100K Bitcoin. Why? Because it's a round number. And there's probably going to be a level of resistance there too, okay? But us, believers, right? By the way, if you're holding altcoins or holding any crypto, when Bitcoin's 100K, you are long 100K, just let you know, okay? You know that by now, okay? So if you're long anything and Bitcoin's at a price, you're long Bitcoin at that price, pretty much on average, okay? Most of the time in most circumstances. Certain windows of time to disconnect, but you get the point. So these people, right, why would they Jeet? Because they don't understand the money printing. They don't actually truly understand what they hold. They don't know that Bitcoin, its purchasing power is fluctuating with the US dollar, right, but it's gaining over time. If they truly understood that, they think, what do you mean 100K? 100K means nothing, just a round number. They're going to keep printing money anyway. They're doing 5% per year. It's all a scam. But see, I'm talking a big game now. If we go to 90, 100K, friends, you know what's going to happen? Imagine we go to 90 or 100K. That's why I envision this. What if, okay, so remember, this FUD scenario can happen anytime, but you never know, man. If we got a 90 or 100K and then we drop down a very fast, let's say we come back down to like 70, something, bang, and then the government self-custody ban comes, friends. No one's going to be saying it's still on. Everyone's going to be saying, guess what? It's over. Bitcoin topped at 100K. It was the easiest sell of a lifetime. And trust me, friends, I mean, everyone's talking a big game now. Oh, I'll hold. No. Do you know how hard it's going to be to listen to people who are like, like white collar people who shave, people who sit on non-squeaky chairs, wearing brown leather shoes on Saturday mornings for non-formal events, those types of people, when they'll be saying, congratulations, the Bitcoin $100,000 target has been like, yearned for and been waiting for like 10 years. Now that it's here, you should have sold and gone. If you lose money from this point, you're greedy and you're an idiot. That's what they're basically going to tell people. They're going to tell people that. And so only us, we're going to seem like the biggest gamblers of all time. And we're going to be like so degenerate going, it's not over. Contrarian. So we're so prepared for this scenario. If we do get this crazy scenario, it will be an amazing time to live through it if you can stomach it, my friends. But don't forget, weirder things have happened in this universe, friends. So we know the self-custody ban scare is coming. Like, we know they're going to try it. We know. Because they got nothing else, friends. They got nothing. What else they got? Think about, if Bitcoin goes near 100K, the government's like, get out, go. We got to do something. We can't stop it. Try ban this self-custody. And then, like, obviously, more people will say, guess what? They ban self-custody to cause a big dip. All their whale friends keep loading up. It could be like Roca Negra being given tips by the government. Hey, we're going to do this. We want you to accumulate. Get it out of the weak hands, because that's what happens, friends. When people sell, they'll sell and they'll go bridge out of crypto. They'll go back to the traditional financial system. And then Roca Negra gets to scoop it up off them. They can't get back in. You understand? They don't have enough money to get back in. They go back into the system. It's happening in Australia as well. You can't put in like more than $10,000 in crypto with like Comeback and all the other filthy trash, subhuman filth, cockroach banks out there. All the same garbage. They're all just soy drinkers, little bitches for the government, trying to like basically close the gate off because they're printing so much money and like pretty much the game's been revealed. Okay, so there you go. Don't be a Jeet. That's what I'm telling you. Do not be a Jeet. Read this with me. Do not be a Jeet. Do not pay behind your bags when they do it, because they will do it. And like I said, I hope it happens in the bull market, but you never really know. So I've now prepared you adequately. When this comes out, you're not going to be scared. Trust me, friends. Look, I'm going to wake up that morning and go like, my heartbeat, because it's going to be, oh my gosh, I feel it too, man. I feel the emotions with you too. However, when I feel the emotions with you, I don't go and click sell. Okay, that's the difference between a winner and a loser. A loser, not only will they feel the emotion, they'll go and click sell. Okay, just like a loser, when they feel that they're angry at someone, they'll try to go punch them in the face. Okay, they'll go maybe violently harm them. Or if someone says something to them on the street or on the internet, they literally go physically attack them. That's what a loser does, is because you got nothing else going for you. You're like, you have so much free time in the world, you can go bother doing that to people. That's what a loser does. A winner, basically, you friends accept it, you just absorb it, and you go, guess what? I made it this far. What's it going to take from here? You know, not much extra. Look how far we've made it, friends. We made it through a zombie virus, all these crashes, China's ban, fake World War III fart, hell, could even be a fake alien invasion. You know what's coming next, okay? We know we have the power of our friendship, and that's all that matters. Make sure you like, subscribe. Catch you soon.